Oh, it's gonna.
Where are you gonna sit? So people will just go around, crunch, crunch, crunch. He's scared. How do you zoom?
Oh, no, no, no. On the right. Up and down. Afterward, with the surprise, when we turn the camera. Thinking he'll stand like right up against the glass. Because he's going to have to go to the right. Dude, just keep it on. Yes, anything you can. Right.
You live? I think we are. They're coming out now, so I was gonna start talking if it makes sense to you. At this point, I mean, she said we've been live ever since they came on the ice. Probably in there and say a couple things. Okay, sounds good. All right, welcome to Game 3 here at the outdoor rink this time here in Wisconsin. It is nice and sunny, so hopefully you can see the game here. We're hoping to get some clouds to roll in, but not seeing too many in the distance here. If you can't tell, Ames is on the left wearing their white jerseys, and this is the second Nashville team that will be playing for today, wearing the yellow and navy blue. So, quick analysis of the situation that I'm seeing is that their goalie is going to have to stare into the sun for 2 out of the 3 periods, so that should be an advantage for Ames. We'll see what happens with the sun as the game progresses here, but we'll be back here. We're going to let them warm up, and we'll be back here when the puck drops. So hopefully that ice stays frozen too. It looked like it was a little soft in the last game, but I think we should be fine. So we'll be back in a couple minutes.
You want to put your stuff down? Love it so much.
All right, we're about ready to drop the puck here. I'm going to apologize in advance as well because the scoreboard is very hard to see with the light. So try to stay on top of the score in my head, or I might have to come over to the camera to take a peek. We're going to start with Leander in net, Jace, Drew, Joe, James, I believe, and Cam on defense. All right, puck goes back to Nashville. Nashville sends it up the wall, gets it in the zone, now chipped up but not out, goes to the far wall. Nashville skating it behind the net, takes a hit from James. Now Joe coming away with it, he tries to center it, gets picked off. Backhanded out of the zone again now by Joe. And sent in offsides. So we'll get a quick line change here at, clock says 12:33, so I think, yeah, we were doing 13-minute periods. For some reason the score says 4-2 though. So first period 0-0. Murphy, Kim, Tesdall, Jansen, and Trey back and north out there. Puck's along the near wall. Looks like RJ's battling 2 yellow jerseys for it. Now Hayden, we got past Hayden over to Nashville. Nashville cutting into their zone. Murphy and Hayden both pressing. Picked up by Benny now. Good pressure. Benny comes in on sides. Quick shot. Saved by the goalie right to the chest. Goalie's still wearing his winter hat on top of his helmet. I don't know if he realizes it. It's not cold enough really to need that, but he's still got it on. Looks like 12 minutes exactly on this clock, so 1 minute gone. Benny making a move. Quick shot gets deflected to the back wall. Mitchell had it. Now it goes the other way. It's going to go down all the way. Going to say no icing as Battershell's chasing it behind the net. He overskates it. No pressure though. He's going to backhand it up the wall to Murphy to Hayden. Now over to Benny. Benny sends it or skates it in. Benny backhands it up on the glass of the back wall. Murphy now with it as Smith comes on. Murphy backhands it over to Benny. Benny's shot blocked. Benny sends it behind the net. Puck comes over towards Gus. Gus chips it up to Benny. Benny backhands it in, and he's going to go for a change as Smith stays on the forecheck. Nashville now coming the other way. Correct. Battles. Throws it in and goes offside. So good poke check by Andrew, but the puck rolled before Smith could get back on sides there. We've got Warner, Sam, Andrew, Cam, and James. Puck is tied up on the circle. Now it comes out the other way. Brought in, but now taken away by Cam. Smith with it. His pass is blocked. Now Nail chips it up. No icing. Cam pressuring it. Andrew keeps it in and sends it in to Warner. Warner tries to center it, but it's picked off. Puck comes over to Cam. Cam sends it back down in. Goes behind the net, kind of stops slowly there. Must be a little bit wet or soft on that end. We did see that in the last game. This near side wall, about the first 4 feet of that, was really wet. Probably from direct sunlight, melting it a little bit faster. So probably wet on this side and along behind the net on that side of the ice. Now Nashville brings it up, trying to get it in the zone. Leander passes that one out. Barber goes to the wall. Nashville tried to make a pass, but fanned on it, kept it. Now it's down in the corner. Centering pass goes wide. That's going to be no icing because it was a pass. So Nashville has to retreat. Barber is first pressuring it. Comes behind the net. He's going to try to lift the stick, but the pass happened just before. Now it comes over to Trey. Trey chips it up the wall, kept in by Nashville. Bartholomew pressuring. Good hustle by Joe there. And Trey as well. Puck's loose in the middle. Nashville's trying to maintain possession. Can't see it. Now it goes to the corner. And Nashville has it. They fall down, no penalty there. Puck comes out of the zone. Oh, he's going to say it was clear. It looked like it came out from here, but wraparound shot saved by Leander. Now cleared out by Jace. Back to their D as Drew goes to the bench for a change. We got Benny, Hayden, and Mitchell, it looks like. Quick shot saved by Leander. Now goes to the near corner. RJ up the wall. Benny picks it up. He has Hayden and Mitchell with him. Benny's shot blockered up and out of play into a pile of dirt behind the rink. Off the blocker. So quick shot and save by Benny. That comes over to Hayden. Hayden to Luke. Luke's shot blocked. Now it comes out the other way. Nashville getting pestered by Benny. Puck comes around the near wall. Now Gus has it, skating it behind Nashville. Comes away with it. Gus gives a little shove. Good pressure by Hayden and Mitchell there. Mitchell skating it in now. Mitchell looking to take a shot. Quick shot, blockered up into the air. Stays in play. Mitchell's tied up along the back wall with it. Hayden pressuring it now. Mitchell lost his stick in that exchange. And Nashville's going to come the other way. They got a 2-on-2. Stay on sides there. Nashville works it down to the corner. Shot goes off the back of the net. Good tie up there by Cam. Bouncing puck through the slot, but no Nashville players there as they were changing. Shot goes wide to the back wall. Now to the corner. Good hit by Benny. Now Benny sends it around to the other side over towards Mitchell. Mitchell ties it up. And Cam's going to ice that up to Benny's stick. They're going to play it, so no icing. Wasn't sure if that was going to be an icing or not, but goalie touched it. So we'll keep playing. Nashville coming through with some speed. Now it's taken away. James sends it over to Cam. Cam wraps it around the wall towards Smith. And Nashville will retreat behind their own net with it. Good hit by Andrew. Takes him off the puck. But loses his stick in that exchange. Smith trying to keep that one in. Comes out. Puck goes off the glass. Back over to Nashville. Nashville skating back into their zone with it now. Sent along the wall. And Nashville will try to get to the zone on sides. They do. And now Flyers skating it up and out of the zone. Good pass up ahead. Andrew's going to get a shot here. He gets tied up. Doesn't get the shot off. But he comes away with the puck. He still has it. Quick shot, hit a skate. Another shot hit the goalie's chest. Good job by the Flyers to stay with that one. Keep pressuring and getting a shot off. Now puck goes behind the net. Centering pass behind him. And Nashville's going to come away with it. We've got Barber, Correct, Nail, Trey, and RJ out there. Puck's behind the net. Nashville has it. Good poke by Trey. Puck's cleared but not out. Clearing attempt was blocked. Sent up the wall. Nashville has it. Quick pass. Diving stretch by Leander. I couldn't tell if he got a save on that or if it went wide. It did go behind the net to the back wall, though. Nashville still shooting now, covered by, saved by Leander. Let's see, 4:43. Clock is correct, and the score now says 0-0. So everything's good on that scoreboard. It's just really hard to see it. We've got Lunan, McMahon, Barber, Battershell, Bartholomew. Nashville skating with it. Almost intercepted there by Lunan. Now brought in on sides by Joe. Joe trying to get it over to Drew, but it goes to Nashville's stick. And Gus brings it right back in, but it's offsides. .417 left here in the first period. Still scoreless. Flyers getting some good pressure, but so is Nashville. It's pretty evenly matched. Nashville has it. Sends it to their goalie. He tried to pass it across, but didn't get much on his pass, and the goalie decided to cover it. .401 left in the first here. Barber takes that draw. Nashville has it. Sends it up. Nashville skating through traffic. Gets tied up along the wall and loses it. Goes over towards James. Nashville stays with it. They have it behind the net, but now it's taken away by Joe. Joe gets it up to Lunan. Now the puck's loose here at center ice. Barber backhands it in on sides. Cam goes on the forecheck. Several Flyers go to the bench for a change. Benny's there. He loses his stick in that battle along the wall. Hayden and Mitchell come out. And we got a Flyers penalty. It's going to be a hooking. On Hayden Kim. So, minute 30 penalty kill here. Puck comes up to the point. Nashville looking to set it up. They backhand it over to the wall. Down low now. Quick shot saved by Leander. Now, puck is cleared up for an icing. .252 left. Cannot see the penalty time at all because there's two pieces of glass in front of me that I cannot see through. Sorry about that. So we'll try to keep track. I think it was around the 3-minute mark. So we should have even strength here at about 1:30 left to go. James pressuring now. Nashville sends it around behind their own net. Benny almost picked that off, but now it's going the other way. 3-on-2. Nashville looking to center it. They can't get it, so they keep it down along the wall. Cam gets it up almost to Benny's stick, but it bounced back into the zone. That'll be offsides. 2:15 left in the first period. Still scoreless. Nashville on the power play for maybe another 45 seconds or so. Nashville wins that faceoff. They send it back to their D. Up to the blue line, now in. Pass deflected. Puck is along the far wall. Slap shot. Blocked. Benny has it. He's got one to beat. He's got Mitchell with him. He backhands it just a little high over the stick. Mitchell goes hard into the wall. He's going to be all right, though. And we're going to draw a penalty. So we're going to play 4-on-4 at 1:49 left in the period. We're going to get most of this period with at least one player in the box. So let me do the math here. We've got Hayden for probably another 20 seconds. And Nashville starting in minute 30. So we're going to have a little over a minute of power play once we get through the Hayden penalty. We've got both Beckendorf boys out there. Mitchell and Benny. We're trying to figure out what the final call is. I assume it's just maybe it's a board. It might be a 2 and a 10. Did they send 2 guys in there? Can't tell. Could have been a boarding 2 and a 10, which would mean that player's just sitting out for a while longer. Hayden goes to the bench. We're back on the power play now. Benny backhands it up to Mitchell. Mitchell skating it in. He's got someone in the center of the ice with him, James. Mitchell ran into the wall again. He's all right. Just went down pretty hard, but he's back up skating, so no penalty here. We just had an offsides. 1:19 left here in the first. 5-on-4 for most of the rest of the period. I can't remember when it started. I think we're going to have about 45 seconds after that. Let's see, Smith has it. He's skating it in. Smith tries to center it. Nobody's there. James tries to put a hit. And now they're going to ice this puck. They're going to say no icing. So Cam's skating with it now. Just under a minute to go, 50 seconds. Centering pass didn't quite connect. Nashville's going to try to get a shot. And now the puck comes out of the zone over to James Little. He's got one to beat. But it's taken off his stick now. Now James has it. He's got one across, but he gets just big open ice hit. But Benny now, quick shot, save, goes up high over. Now Smith takes a big hit. And that's going to be a penalty on Nashville. Smith went down pretty hard on that one. I think that's Smith. He's getting back up, but just got a little twisted on it. I think that's going to be at least a minor, but possibly a boarding. Nashville's getting pretty aggressive there the last couple of minutes. So let's see, we've got 19 seconds left here in the first. Scoreless, 0-0. So far that sun hasn't been too much of a problem for their goalie. He's stopped everything. I think the trick is to shoot from the left side of the ice. If you're shooting from the right, he's not looking into the sun. We haven't had many shots from that side of the ice. We need a left-handed shooter coming in on the left side probably. So we will play on, let's see, 15 seconds left. I think their other penalty has expired, so it's still 5-on-4. Puck's going to come out of the zone. That should do it for this period. And quiet buzzer read there. So we'll be back in a minute or two for the second period. We'll be right back.
Joe or Luke? Yeah, but there's one other kid. It's Joe and somebody.
I'm thinking about.
Was he feeling better now?
He didn't say anything today. He acted a little bit better today.
Goalie timeout.
I learned something much better going on. What's up?
Everything looks really good.
Well, here first.
Honestly,
Little pit stop.
because we have the sun.
We have the sun. That other camera would not do all the sun, I don't think.
No.
Media.
Would you alert to yours for having a alert your viewers.
It's a natural consequence.
Oh, okay. We're going to have a substitute goalie. All right, we're going to drop the puck in a situation that I've never seen before. Our goalie left to go to the restroom, and Nashville's backup goalie is filling in for us, apparently. So 2 Nashville goalies in net. And we're going to play some hockey. Mitchell skating through traffic. Camden with it. Backhands it down into the corner now. Centering pass bounces off a stick. Benny, quick shot. And Benny scores, makes it 1-0. Is that Benny? Okay, so Flyers go ahead 1-0. Second period here. 12:28. Second period here. Sorry, a little bit of confusion going on. Okay, puck comes back to Cam. Cam stretches it across. Nashville loses an edge. It's tied up in the ref skates. Puck goes behind the net now. James sends it around to Cam. Over to Sam. Sam takes a big hit. Gonna ice that puck. We got Leander coming back on net, or onto the ice. So he's back. Sometimes you gotta go.
Emergency goalie from last.
But he's back. 12 minutes exactly here, second period. Face off down in front of Leander now.
All right, we got Leander back in there.
We've got James, Benny, Sam, Mitchell, and Cam. Can't really tell what's going on, but they're going to face off now. Cam wraps it around the wall. Puck comes out. Mitchell. Not sure what happened there. I couldn't see it, but it's an offsides. Thought Mitchell was going to get to it, but I think it just rolled back into the zone. So Benny setting to take this face off. Comes over to Sam. Sam chips it up to the yellow player. Pass picked off by Sam. Sam up to Mitchell. Bounces right over his stick. Puck goes to the near wall. Cam tries to tie it up, but Nashville backhands it up and out over to Trey. Trey to Mitchell. Mitchell dumps it in. Now Nashville skating across on the near wall. They stretch pass, picked off by the Flyers, but recovered by Nashville. Puck's loose on the blue line. Now Nashville skating through some traffic. They're going to take a shot. Saved by Leander. At 11-12, second period. Flyers will get a line change here. Trying to figure out who's all coming on the ice. Not very many skaters. Short one. Oh no, we've got one hiding along the wall there. Andrew, Sam, Warner, Trey, and RJ. Now Nashville comes through at the blue line. Taken away by Warner. Now Trey backhands it to the middle, back to Warner. Warner makes a quick move. Warner's going to get a shot here. Quick shot. Puck's loose behind the net. Saved by the goalie and went to the back wall, I believe. Really hard to see it here, but Warner's wraparound shot saved. Now goes to the wall. Both players lose an edge and go down. Now the puck is behind the net. Nashville skating through with some speed. Nashville has it. 2-on-1 developing. Goes to the near corner. Puck still bouncing loose in the middle. Now backing it out and chipped out by Smith. Nashville wraps it right back around in front of their bench. Brought through. Luke losing an edge, gets hit, but stays on his feet. Now chipped into the zone by Barber. Jace pressuring it. Backhand pass through the middle over to Luke. Luke's going to wrap it right back into the zone. Everyone gets on the sides. Flyers have it now. Sent up, bouncing through the middle. It's going to roll on net. No icing. Covered by the goalie. At 9:33. So Flyers holding on to a 1-goal lead here in the second period. Staring right into the sun here for this face-off. Not a cloud to be seen, so we're going to finish this whole game with the sun in our face, I believe. Gus lines up a shot. Saved by the goalie, kicks back out. Nashville has it behind their net. Gus keeps that one in.
on, Gus!
Skating through traffic, backhanded up. Tried to clear, still bouncing. Kept by Joe. Joe gets a shot, almost deflected by Barber. And now goes to the near wall. Barber takes a big hit. I couldn't tell if he actually got hit, or the kid missed him and hit the wall. He hit the wall so hard, I feel like he missed him. But Barber stayed on his feet either way. Now Nashville skating it in. Good hit by Luke. Takes him off the puck. Quick shot goes wide behind the net. And now shot goes to the back wall. Gus dumps a player. Luke puts a check on. Getting physical here. Luke has it. Drew on the forecheck. Drew has it. Drew sends it into the zone. Flyers get a partial line change as Barber's coming in. He tries to center it. It's blocked. Now the puck's along the near wall over to Battershell. Puck goes to the far wall. Nashville has it. Luke puts a hit on. And the puck is wrapped around and out of the zone. Hayden's pressuring it. Pass across. Picked off now by Murphy. Hayden takes a weak shot and it hits the goalie. A little bit more patience there. Should have got it up to Murphy, but nevertheless, good steal in the neutral ice there. Benny back checking. Nashville skating it up. Offsides by a mile. Puck goes over to the wall. Stretched across. Nashville bringing it in. Mitchell leaves it. Now centering pass up to Hayden. He gets it up to Benny. Benny's got some speed. He gets around one. He's going to get a shot. Yes! And the first save bounced behind the goalie and just trickled in. I think it hit the blocker and then just rolled in. So that's 2-0 now. Flyers with the 2-goal lead. Hayden to Benny, I believe. All right. By Hayden on the forecheck here. Now it comes out of the zone. Actually never made it out. Mitchell got to it. Mitchell's trying to center it. Nashville has it. Benny poked it away. He's kept it in the zone. Benny backhands it, tries to backhand it up. Now it comes out of the zone. Shot in by Trey. Goes behind the net. Hayden pressuring it. Mitchell is there. Picked up by Mitchell now. That's going to be offsides. Couldn't really see the puck, so don't know exactly what happened. Looked like he just went in backwards with it. Right at the blue line there. Second period. Flyers 2-goal lead. We've got Correct, Nail, Smith, McMahon, Battershell. And that'll be another offsides. Puck's tied up along the near wall. Battershell is going to be first on it. He wraps it hard around over towards Smith. Smith taking some pressure. Kept in by Nashville now. Luke stretches it over to Andrew, just past his stick. And that'll be another offsides. 5:31 here in the second. Flyers have changed D. James and Cam come on. Cam sends it in on sides. Warner goes after it. Puck's brought out by Nashville. They're going to stretch that across. And that player's going to get a fast break here. Quick shot blocker saved by Leander. Nashville still has it. James goes after him. Sent around behind the net. Cam up the wall over towards Andrew. Andrew lifts the stick and gets it out of the zone. Warner with some speed. Warner's going to try to get a fast break. He centers it over to Smith. Smith catches on his backhand. Can't get a shot off there. And it goes to the far wall. Now brought in, kept in by Flyers. Looks like Drew is over there. And Nashville will ice the puck. 4:34, second period. Flyers with 2-0 lead. We are keeping tabs on the other game that just ended. I think we need at least a 3-goal win here to try to play in the top 4 tomorrow. Not guaranteed, but we're reading the tournament rule sheet and calculating the goal differentials and all that good stuff. So we'd like to get maybe 1 or 2 more goals on this. Obviously need the win as well. Now Nashville brings it out of the zone. Picked up by Trey. Trey sends it right back down in behind the Nashville net. Quick shot goes wide by Joe. Drew pressured that one. Took it away. Now backhand it down behind the net. Barber's going to get to it. But Nashville comes away with it. Nashville up ahead. They got one to beat. Luke is back. It's got a 2-on-1 now. Shot goes high over Leander's shoulder. Barber tries to bring it out, and he does. Just barely got it out, so that'll be offsides. 3:28. Mitchell, Hayden, Benny, Gus, and Luke. Nashville brings it back. Benny goes after it, chips it up to Mitchell. Comes back the other way. Benny's up the wall. Now Mitchell has it. He's got Hayden trailing him. He sends it up to the corner. And now he has it behind the net. 3 yellow jerseys around him, though. Mitchell ties up one of them. Battershell has it. Takes a low shot. Rebound. Mitchell's shot. Loose. Mitchell goes down hard after that one. Slow to get up, but he's getting up. Mitchell. And he's going to stay out there, so he's all right. Let's see, time check, 2:51, second period. Benny wins that back to Cam. Cam keeps it along the wall, now over to Mitchell. Mitchell centering it. Hayden trying to go after it. He gets tied up with a Nashville player. Mitchell got a shot off. It was saved. Now Benny's shot gets deflected, goes high up off the glass and all the way out of the zone. James trying to decide what to do. He sends it up to Murphy. Puck is along the near wall. Now 2-on-1 developing. Nashville bringing it in. Shot goes wide. Again, same situation. Benny has it now. He's got Hayden and Mitchell. His pass hit a skate, and it comes right back the other way. Quick shot, glove save, and it trickled by, but just wide, almost trickled into the net. So, lucky break there for the Flyers. Puck's loose, now poked away by Leander, but Nashville has it. Now Nashville in the corner, sending it up the near wall. Centering pass, taken away by Hayden. Hayden leaves it for Benny. Benny's going to leave it up for Mitchell. Mitchell's shot right to the glove. So good, quick clear and getting a shot on goal. Now we'll face off in front of Nashville. Minute 32 left, second period. Flyers 2-0 with the lead. Nail, correct, and Smith. Now puck comes around Cam. Good defensive play there to take the player out of the play. It's a legal hit there where he just had the puck. Now tied up along the far wall. RJ and I believe Smith are in the tie-up. Nail comes away with it. He's got some speed. He's got to get around one player. He cuts back to the middle. Sends it to the near wall. I think he was trying to pass it over to Smith. Smith gets taken out. No penalty. 2-on-2 developing here. They stay on sides. But it's poked away by Trey. Now comes up to Smith. Smith back across to Nail. Nail loses it. Correct. Keeps it in. Battershell comes on. Tries to back in it to the middle, but it's blocked. Now Nashville's content to ice that puck. We've got 38 seconds left in the period, second period. So supposed to let all the parents watching know to stick around after the game. There's going to be something additional on the live stream. Valentine's themed of some sort. I have no idea what it is. So if you're watching and you're one of the Ames parents, you might want to stay on the stream for a couple minutes after the handshake line. Little plug. All right. So let's see, 27 left. We're going to face off at center ice. We got Moonen, Bartholomew, Barber. I'm going to say that stayed on side. So Gus with the long stick trying to poke it away. Shot goes wide to the corner. Battershell skating it out with some speed. He's got 10 seconds to make something happen. He gets around one. He's got one to beat. Loses his edge. Tries to get a shot off. I have no idea where the puck is. Now it's along the wall. Joe, quick shot, saved. Sounded like it hit a stick there right at the end. So Flyers will go into third period with a 2-0 lead. We'll be back in a minute or two after a little break here for some third period hockey.
Better hockey, too.
No, it's Buffalo, New York. It's fine. It's so cold.
Does Nat need to know that? He texted me. All right. Third period hockey, 13 minutes on the clock. Sun is as bright as it's been all day. Nashville staring into the sun now for the last 13 minutes. Barber, quick centering pass, blocked. Barber takes a shot. Goalie saved it. Joe sets up to take this draw. He's got Drew to his left, James and Cam on the blue line, Barber in the shooter position in the back. Nashville skating with it. Gets it out of the zone. Trying to cut through the two defenders. But it's sent to the wall. Cam chips it up the wall. Not out. Now it's coming the other way. Cam has it. Cam, one to beat. He passes it across, and the shot, not much on that shot. It goes to the back wall. Looks like maybe Benny's out there now. I'm not sure exactly what transpired, but Benny came on quickly. Benny with the stick lift, and now the tie-up. Nashville takes a quick shot, goes wide. Puck is along the far wall in the corner, really hard to see through the glass here. The sun glaring off of that glass right in front of us. Looks like Flyers are going to ice that puck. Hayden, Mitchell, I believe, Benny, RJ, and looks like Trey back there. Really hard to see. Puck comes over to Trey. Trey sends it around the wall towards Mitchell. He's got Benny. Mitchell to Benny. Trey, Mitchell to Benny. Now Hayden's going to the middle. Quick pass across to Hayden. Shot, save, and Hayden takes a cross check after the whistle. No penalty, though. Good opportunity there. Good pass by Benny to Hayden. Hayden was right there where he needed to be in the slot. Good save by the goalie. Nashville chips it out. Trey tying it up. Mitchell has it along the corner. Can't really see what's going on. Looks like Benny has it now. He's got Hayden with him. Hayden needs to stay on sides. He does. Benny across to Hayden. Hits his skate just behind him. And puck's loose now at center ice. Benny's going to get to it. We need Benny to get a shot off. Would like to see a shot from that side staring into the sun here. Benny, quick shot. Save, and no, score. First reaction there was a save, but then it trickled in right after I said save. It looks like it'd be a hat trick for Benny. At 10:49, Flyers go up 3-0. So great job by the Flyers to work that up the ice. Good job by Benny, getting his third goal of the game, I believe. Now, who's got it? Luke has it behind the net. And I believe we're getting a Nashville penalty. It's not a Nashville party, but a Nashville penalty. So we'll go on the power play. We would like to get another goal here. We'll see what happens. 10:34 left in the third. Smith, Tesdall, Murphy, Little, Cam Beckendorf. Smith has it behind the net, centers it, hits a skate, covered by the goalie. So I think we're going to go, if my math was right, and I think I said 10:39, so about the 9-minute 10-second mark or so. We'll be on the power play here. Puck comes up to the point. Cross to Benny. Benny skating it in. Quick shot. Deflected up, not out. Over to Murphy. Murphy looking to cut back. Sends it back over to Cam. Cam trying to give Benny some open ice. Benny takes a look. Skates it up over to Cam now. Cam down to Mitchell. Mitchell stick handling through traffic. Comes over to Benny now. Benny's shot deflected. Rebound opportunity. And covered by the goalie. .951, so that probably means we've got about another 32 seconds or so on this penalty. Flyers on the power play, up 3-0. Puck comes back to Cam. Cam over to Benny. Benny has lots of room to skate. Benny, quick shot. Save, puck's loose. Rebound shot by Cam. Goes wide. Now puck wrapped around over to Benny. Benny skating it down low. Sends it around to Smith. Smith right back to Benny. Benny back to Smith. Smith centers it. Intercepted, now iced by Nashville. So 9:24. 13 seconds on this power play. Smith to the right, Murphy on the draw, Little on his left. Puck comes back to Cam. Cam skating it in now. Leaves it back for Benny. Benny back to Cam down on the near wall. Cam across to Murphy. Murphy's quick shot goes high. Cam gloves it down, now works it back to Benny. Benny holds on to it at the blue line. Quick low shot. It's blocked by Nashville. Now chipped out of the zone. Ooh. Somebody hit an open door right as they were skating through. That's very dangerous, but he's back up. That was James Little. He thought there was going to be a wall there, but the door had opened. So he's all right. Might be a little shaken up. Flyers bringing it back to center ice. Luke with a big hit. Takes away the puck. Now Murphy working it up. Pressuring it. Murphy's skating hard. Good job by Murphy just to stay on him. They have to abandon the player, throws it around. We got about 8 minutes left in this game. Nashville skating it up. Nashville cutting through center ice, staying on sides here. They're going to regroup. And they drop past it. Nobody's there. Mitchell's going to race to it. He's got Barber with him, but he shoots it to the glove. 7:53. Score is 3-0. We got Bartholomew, Barber, Lunan, McMahon, and Battershell. Puck goes to the corner. Joe tying it up. Puck comes around to Luke. Luke has some room with it. He leaves it over for Gus. Gus sends it up along the wall. Down low to Lunan. Lunan right back up to Gus. Gus centers it. Lunan almost had a shot opportunity. Quick shot opportunity by Barber goes wide to the back wall. Now sent in, we're going to say no ice. First time we've seen the puck down behind Leander for a while. Puck loose in the middle. Now brought out by the Flyers. We got Barber up to Battershell. Battershell trying to hold on to that puck. Bouncing through middle. Now stretch pass. Right at the blue line. Now it comes the other way. No ice, and it's not going to make it. Ice is just a little bit stickier. Barber setting up at center ice. Skating it in, backhanding it into the zone wisely. Looks like Murphy coming on. Benny and Hayden. Hayden creates some turnover there. Let's see. Benny almost had a chance there, but Nashville came away with it. Now Nashville coming back the other way. 3-on-2 developing, but good job by Trey. He gets it up to the corner. Now puck comes over to the wall. Now Murphy has it. He leaves it for Benny. Benny cuts back, holds onto that puck somehow, but can't get a shot off. He's got 3 or 4 yellow jerseys surrounding him. Who got hit?
Kid hit Benny in the head with a stick.
All right, we had what should have been a penalty, no penalty called. Puck went out of play into the Nashville bench. Benny took a stick up high, but no penalty called. So we'll stay on. We've got 5:50 left in this game. We've got Hayden on the right wing. Benny taking the draw. Mitchell back on the circle. Cam and James out there. Good to see James back out after running into that open door. Benny tries to center it, hits the defender's stick or something. Now it came back around to Nashville. Nashville skating it up a little bit sluggishly through traffic. They get a shot off, saved by Leander. First time Leander's seen a puck in a while. Mitchell trying to win this race. He gets it. He's got Hayden down at the net. He didn't see him. Now he sends it down in low. Hayden's going after it now, pressuring Nashville. Nashville wraps it around the back wall. Puck's not traveling as far as it's wet or sticky down there. Then he gets a tie up. Now puck comes over to James. He keeps it in. Good hustle by James at the blue line. And his attempt to dump that in hit the post of the bench, so they're going to say it went out of play. At 4:53. Flyers with a 3-goal lead. We got Nail, Smith, Correct, McMahon, and Battershell. Can't see much what's happening here. We got Correct bringing in the 1-on-2. Correct, puck, glove save. Might be one of our first long-distance shots where the goalie had to look at the sun to save it, but he got it. Oh, quick turnover. Oh, but it comes out of the zone. I think that ice is just a little stickier now. It's covered in snow. So Nashville cutting through some traffic here with some speed now. Gus tries the poke check. Puck goes to the back wall over to Battershell. Now out of the zone and back into the zone for an offsides. 4:04 left in the game. We get a partial line change, it looks like. Can't see anybody. I think it's James, Sam, and Benny out there now. Puck's loose in the middle. Benny backhands it down over to James. Puck comes over to RJ. RJ's quick shot goes wide. James battling for it. Nashville's player went headfirst into the wall. He's back up, but he's probably a little dizzy. Benny's quick shot, save. No rebound off of it. Good takeaway by Cam, keeps it in. Benny to the back wall, now over to Murphy. Murphy. Now Nashville coming through. Taken away by, I think that's Benny. And puck comes back out the other way now. They're going to dump that down. That's going to be no ice. RJ with the tie-up. Leaves it for Cam. 4 Nashville players retreating. Not much pressure. Cam dumps it in on sides. 2:48 left in the game. Battershell overskates that puck and it comes out of the zone, but they say it's stayed in. So Smith chips it up to Murphy, but now it comes out. Cam over to Luke. Taken away by Nashville. Sent up the wall. Murphy has some room to skate here. Poked away. Good job by Murphy, though. Now coming back out the other way. Picked off by Benny. Benny catching him on a line change here. He's got one to beat. Benny makes it 4 with 2:04 left to go. Benny with the 4th goal of the game for Benny himself and for the Flyers. So we got Christian Beckendorf doing some math here, telling us that with that 4-goal advantage, I think that means, let's see, hold on, we still have to maintain a 4-goal, don't we? You know?
Because the tiebreaker is down to one of the tiebreakers was
Isn't percentage above
after
that?
percentage, it was most wins.
But
Or most goals, I should say.
but we have to maintain a percentage.
Well, the percentage would still be at 45, above 45.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Even if they score one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So good news. Hopefully here we're going to double check our math, but we're thinking that as long as we hold on to this victory, then we should be playing in the semifinal game tomorrow, which means we have a chance to still win the tournament. We were right on the cusp between 4th and 5th place, but if we win this game, we got a minute 26 left. Stranger things have happened. But if we win this, we should sneak into 4th place and play possibly St. Louis. Benny on a fast break here. He's got one to beat. Benny, shot, save, goes to the far corner. 1:08 left in the game. Nashville skating it out. Puck comes over to Benny. Benny wraps it along the wall, back down in. Just under a minute now. Mitchell on the forecheck. Nashville trying to get it up. Kept out of the zone. Now over to Mitchell. Mitchell's got some room. He's going to get an opportunity. Quick backhand shot. Ooh, Mitchell goes really hard into the wall. Slow to get up, but he's back up. It's about his 2nd or 3rd time hard in. He's all right, though. 27 seconds left here. Flyers holding on to this 4-goal lead. Just trying to finish it out. If you're an Ames parent, stick around for a couple minutes after the game on this live stream. Players are going to say something or something. I'm not sure what's happening. It's a bit of a secret. Nashville stretching it across. 10 seconds now, bringing it across center ice. Taken away by Luke. Luke sends it hard around. Up to the point. Nashville's going to keep it in. Gus and Benny over there, and that'll do it. Flyers take the 4-goal victory and should sneak into the semifinal game, which is probably an earlier game, so we'll probably see it around 9:30, something like that, for the 4th game of the weekend. If they win, they would then advance to a 5th game in early afternoon. All right, so we'll stick around for handshakes and a little surprise for the parents afterwards.
I need you to zoom in.
Over there. Who's getting flowers?
And ask them that. I mean, they're in the balcony.
Yeah. We gotta remember to get our blanket.
Good. I appreciate that. Little Valentine's Day special for the team and the parents. All right. Have a good night from Madison.